If you've been following the Stream Deck lineup for any amount of time, you already know that Elgato has a habit of taking something that already works really well and then figuring out how to make it better. And that's exactly what they've done with the brand new Stream Deck XL. And honestly, this might be the most significant upgrade the Stream Deck family has ever seen. And we're talking about a device that takes everything people loved about the original XL, adds dials, adds a touch strip, bumps the key count up even further, and packages it all into what is now definitely the most powerful consumer Stream Deck Elgato has ever made. So today we're going to break down everything about this thing from the ground up because there's a lot to cover and it also deserves your attention. Let's start with the story of how we got here because every context matters with the product like this. The original Stream Deck launched back in 2017 with just 6 keys. And at that time, people thought it was a novelty, a box with little LCD buttons that you could program. Cute, maybe, but is it really necessary? Well, the answer turned out to be a pretty overwhelming yes, it is, because streamers and content creators adopted it almost immediately, and the product took off faster than Elgato probably expected. And over the years, the lineup expanded. The Mini gave you a compact 6-key option, and the MK2 became the sweet spot at 15 keys. The XL pushed things to 32 keys for power users who needed more real estate. And then Elgato did something really interesting when they launched the Stream Deck Plus, which introduced rotary dials and a touch strip to the mix for the first time. And people love the dials. They love the tactile analog feel of being able to twist a knob to adjust volume or scrub through a timeline. And so that question became almost inevitable. What if you combine the dial and the touch strip experience of the Plus with a massive key grid of the XL? The answer to the question is the Stream Deck XL, and it launched in early 2026 at a price of $350. And the Stream Deck XL expanded on the number of buttons found on the regular Stream Deck XL, going from 32 customizable buttons up to 36, and also introducing, multiple new control options, including a touch strip and 6 dials. Engadget, that combination is what makes this device feel like a genuine generational leap rather than just an incremental update. You're not just getting more of the same thing, you're getting a fundamentally richer input experience that opens up entirely new ways of interacting with your setup. So let's talk about those 36 keys first. Every key is a customizable LCD screen that shows what it does and updates in real time. Elgato, that's been a hallmark of the Stream Deck since day one. It remains one of the smartest design decisions Elgato ever made. And when you sit down at your desk, you're not staring at a grid of blank and identical buttons trying to remember which one does what. Each key is its own little display telling you exactly what it's assigned to. And that display updates dramatically based on what's happening in your workflow. If you're live streaming and you go into your break scene, the relevant key can change its icon to reflect that. If you're in a video call and your microphone is muted, your mute key can show you that it's active. The visual field feedback is constant and immediate, and it transforms the device from a simple macro pad into something that feels genuinely intelligent. And with 36 keys and 6 dials, you can dedicate entire sections of the layout to different systems. And one area can handle audio mixing, and another can control OBS scenes and cameras, and a third can manage lighting or communication tools like Discord. Everything stays visible at once, so you spend less time navigating and more time working. Elgato, that's the real promise of having this much screen real estate on a single device. You're not constantly flipping through pages of digging into folders just to find a single action. Your entire workflow is laid out in front of you, organized exactly the way you want it, and everything you need is one press away. Now let's talk about those 6 dials, because this is where the Stream Deck XL really distinguishes itself from every Stream Deck that came before it. The touch bar can be used to provide visual cues for the dials, allowing you to turn a control and see any change in real time. Alternatively, you can use the controls as virtual buttons, essentially allowing you to program them as you see fit. coolthings.com, the dials are multi-functions, which means one can be pressed like a button as well as turned, effectively doubling the number of inputs each dial provides. Twist it to adjust, press it to toggle, and you got a level of control that pure Kia-based devices simply just can't match. And the Stream Deck XL provides 6 dials, enough to control a full audio mix or manage multiple parameters across different apps without switching views. If you're using Wavelength to manage separate audio channels for a stream, meeting, or recording, the additional dials mean you can assign each source its own dial and adjust everything in real time. Elgato, think about what that means in practice. So you could have one dial controlling your microphone level, one for your headphone monitor mix, and one for your background music, and one for your game audio, and one for your alert volume, and one for the 6 source of your choosing, all independently, adjustable in real time, without ever touching your keyboard or mouse. For anyone doing live audio work, that kind of granular physical control is something you really can't replicate with keys alone. And the touch strip that runs across the device is the third major input type, and it ties everything together in a really elegant way. The ultra-wide touchscreen bar measures 6.3 by almost a half an inch, 0.55 inches, giving you a long horizontal canvas that serves multiple purposes. It provides visual feedback for whatever your dials are currently controlling. So you can glance down and immediately see your audio levels, your lighting intensity, or whatever parameter you've assigned it. But it's also an interactive surface in its own right. You can swipe across it to navigate between pages of actions. You can tap different sections of it to trigger commands. It can display dynamic information that updates as your session progresses too. It's a small strip in terms of physical dimensions, but it adds a surprising amount of depth to how you interact with the device. The software powering all of this is the same Stream Deck app that Elgato has been refining for years, and that's actually one of the most important things to understand about this product. Stream Deck XL uses the same app, the same plugins and profiles as every other Stream Deck. So your existing setup carries right on over, and you just have a lot more room to build with. Elgato, if you're already a Stream Deck user and you're considering upgrading to the Plus XL, you don't have to start from scratch. Your profiles, your plugins, your icons, it all migrates over seamlessly. And if you're brand new to the ecosystem, you're stepping into a platform that has been polished and expanded over nearly a decade of active development. The plugin ecosystem is enormous at this point, too. It's one of the main reasons the Stream Deck has maintained such a dominant position in its category. Whether you're working with OBS Studio or Elgato Keylights or Spotify or Twitch, this is where there is a plugin that adds direct control to your keys and dials. Stream Deck XL also works with BitFocus Companion and buttons, opening up control of hundreds of broadcasts and production systems. Elgato's BitFocus Companion is particularly significant for professional broadcast users because it opens up control over hardware and software systems that goes well beyond the typical streaming setup. And we're talking about video switchers, lighting consoles, presentation systems, and production tools that are used in professional broadcast environments. The fact that the Stream Deck XL can tap into that ecosystem while handling your everyday streaming shortcut is a pretty remarkable range of capabilities for a single device. And for streamers specifically, the integrations are as deep as they've ever been. OBS Studio lets you switch scenes, toggle sources, and start and stop recording, and manage transitions and controls essentially every aspect of your broadcast with dedicated keys. Twitch integration, it covers running ads, updating your stream title and game category, and managing interactions. YouTube Live has its own integrations too. Streamlab is fully supported, and because the dial now gives you real-time analog control, things like audio mixing during a live stream become much more natural and intuitive than ever before. We're on a keys-only device for video editors and post-production professionals. The combination of keys and dials opens up the workflow possibilities that are genuinely exciting. Imagine having your most used Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve shortcuts spread across 36 dedicated keys, while your dials handle things like playback speed, audio track volume, and timeline zoom. No more reaching for a jog wheel or a separate controller. Everything is consolidated onto one surface that sits right where you need it. Adobe has maintained strong plugin support for the Stream Deck platform across Premiere Pro, Photoshop, After Effects, and Audition, and the addition of dials makes all those integrations more powerful than before. Audio professionals are arguably the people who stand to gain the most from the dial setup on the XL2. The Stream Deck XL integrates with DAW applications for streamlined production processes, Sweetwater, and having 6 physical dials that you can use as a fader or parameter controls bring a level of tactile feedback to software-based audio work that has historically required dedicated hardware controllers, costing far more than this device too, by the way. Pair the device, with Elgatos wavelength software, and you have a mixing environment where every channel has its own physical dial, and you can adjust levels, toggle mutes, and switch monitor mixes all from the same surface you use to manage everything else in your production. And speaking of pairing, Elgato launched the Stream Deck XL alongside a whole new suite of audio hardware, and the two product families are clearly designed to work together. The Wave XLR Pro integrates 2 fully independent XLR inputs with 80 dB of clean gain each, along with multiple headphone outputs and a built-in maximizer effect that can maintain consistent loudness. And during live streaming, per-channel ducking can automatically lower other audio sources when you speak. When you combine that kind of professional audio processing with the physical dial control of the Stream Deck XL, you end up with a setup that would have required significantly more expensive and complex equipment to replicate just a few years ago. And there's also a new XLR dock MK2 that's worth mentioning. The XLR dock MK2 exclusively compatible with the Stream Deck Plus lets you connect professional XLR audio devices directly to your Stream Deck. And the dock adds 80 dB of clean gain, 48 volts of phantom power, onboard DSP effects, and low latency VST. Insert support and can be entirely managed through the Stream Deck's buttons and dials. The idea of having your audio interface physically slot into your Stream Deck and then controlling that interface from the same keys and dials is a genuinely clever piece of ecosystem design. It reduces cable clutter, consolidates your control surface, and keeps your desk cleaner and more organized. And one of the features that doesn't always get enough attention in Stream Deck coverage is smart profiles. And it's worth taking a moment to explain how useful this is in day-to-day use. Profiles give you completely separate layouts for different apps, projects, or workflows, and smart profiles switch automatically when you open a specific app. Elgato, so if you're working in Photoshop and you switch over to Premiere Pro, your Stream Deck XL layout automatically reconfigures itself to show your Premiere shortcuts without you having to do anything. Switch to Zoom for a meeting and it switches again to show your call controls. Switch back to your streaming software and it snaps back to your broadcast layout. The device is always showing you exactly what's relevant to what you're doing. And with 36 keys worth of space to work with, each of those smart profiles has plenty of room to be genuinely comprehensive. The expandability of the platform is another thing that sets the Stream Deck XL apart from most competitors. Network Dock adds Ethernet connectivity so you can place Stream Deck XL anywhere on your network, away from your computer. And Elgato, that might sound like a niche feature, but for anyone running a more complex production setup where your streaming PC is in a different physical location from your control surface or broadcast environments where you want to control systems from a different room, network connectivity, it transforms the XL from a desktop accessory into a proper remote control interface. And the USB hub accessory lets you attach additional peripherals and directly to the device, keeping your setup consolidated and reducing the number of cables running back to your computer. So who is this device actually for, and is the $349 price tag justified? The answer to the first question is anyone who operates a production setup with genuine complexity. Streamers running multi-source broadcasts with active audio management, video editors who want physical controls integration into their software workflow, podcasters and audio professionals who need real-time mixing controls, broadcast professionals who manage multiple systems and simultaneously, and productivity power users who want every tool and shortcut physically accessible at all times. If any of those descriptions sound like you, the Stream Deck XL is built for you, your use case too. As far as the price, it's worth thinking about what you're actually buying. Okay, the Stream Deck XL is described as Elgato's most robust system in Stream Deck yet, and built to accommodate any workflow you throw at it. You're getting 36 individually programmed LCD keys, 6 multi-function dials, and double as buttons, and ultra-wide interaction touch strip as well. Deep integration with hundreds of applications and platforms too, smart profile automation, and expandable accessories, and a software platform that Elgato has been actively developing and improving for nearly a decade. And when you frame it that way, $350, it starts to look like quite reasonable, especially compared to the cost of separate dedicated controllers that would be required to replicate even a portion of what this device does. The Stream Deck XL represents something genuinely new in the lineup. It's not just a bigger version or something that already existed. It's a convergence of everything Elgato has learned about how creators, professionals, and power users want to interact with their setups, all packed into a single surface that gives you more physical control inputs than anything in consumer Stream Deck range has ever ordered before. And if you've already been waiting for the Stream Deck that does everything, this is probably the closest thing to that device that Elgato has ever made. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I am not sponsored by Elgato, but this is a great product and I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.